Yeah, though. Yeah, so this is a fun one because I haven't even done my dailies today. Well, until like 3 seconds ago while I was setting up stream. New. What's new in here? Recollections. Oh. If this is the wait, event quest. Hmm? That was last year's costume, and that was... So are we gonna get Blancs in here eventually? Didn't we at the same time? Let's actually check here too, because if we see Arcana's event... Oh, we don't even see that. Okay. I don't know what Shift Up is on right now. This shit is just weird to me. Yeah, so I found out today that Nikke is... got the update. Hmm? I thought I saw that in the thing. Maintenance gift is fun. Neat. Free stuff. Yeah, so I literally just saw today about how label's out. Now, I didn't even do my dailies on time today because I was busy.
Did you see?
But
The king has won another victory.
it's out. So
Clear.
I don't know why it's at the same time. I genuinely thought I was going to wait till next week, and I was looking forward to scheduling out a time. No, I guess this... Ah, shit, because Hardmode's still going to be on Wednesday. Use. You know, it's only Marion, but I'll still take it. It's a pilgrim. Speaking of rolls, though. Let's try it. We'll do the 20 for the day. See if we get her. Come home. Come home. Okay, we got gold. Elysian? God! This is the most disappointed I've been to see Pilgrim.
I said I would protect you.
Okay, that was my second Moderni in a row today. What the fuck? I'm honestly just gonna try one more time, just because I want to. Okay, Elysian. Let's see it. Hi, Morin. Am I about to piss away all my tickets? I'm about to piss away all my tickets. Come on, I got Snow White, and that was a Pilgrim banner.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Nice.
Elysian. Okay. Come on. Come home.
My name is
Are
Privet.
you fucking kidding me? We're not using gems on this. There's that. I did not do this. I will not be doing this. Because that's like $50 fucking dollars. I kind of wish... You know what? Same rules as always. We'll give it the week. And then we'll see if I feel like using mileage. I'm actually curious, though. Wrong thing. She won't come in here, right? It'd be funny if she did. I'm holding on to this just because I don't want to use it. Whatever. We'll see if I gold ticket or not. This is a punishment. Punishment handed down to me. That is all. What? Now moving on. We will begin with the judgment of two Nikkes affiliated with the bestseller squad. Arcana and Phantom. First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information. Second, attempting to conceal the matter without properly assessing the severity of the issue. Third, unauthorized access to information that could disrupt order within the Ark. An investigation into past cases identifies two precedences with a 65% similarity. Both cases resulted in identical rulings. Accordingly, the judgment is rendered as follows. Phantom and Arcana, members of the bestseller squad, will undergo memory wipes. This concludes the judgment. Next, for the remaining Nikke, we will proceed with the judgment of label. Failure to comply with security protocols. Same thing. Same thing. Investigation into past cases based on the above findings. As no identical precedents were found, judgment was rendered at our discretion. The ruling is as follows. Her status is to be maintained. This concludes the proceedings. Enoch, wait a minute. Logically speaking, shouldn't I receive the harshest punishment? I was the one who committed the gravest offense. So why is my status not affected? If all of your memories were to be erased, there is concern that a similar incident could reoccur in the future. I have determined that preserving the memory of this incident is the best course of action to prevent recourse. This too is a form of punishment label. From this point forward, you are to preserve these memories and devote yourself to ensuring that such an incident never happens again. I had no idea that having to bear those memories alone, rather than having them wiped, was a punishment far greater than any other. What? Okay, Shift Up, I'll give you credit. You know how to hook me for an event. There's the challenge. I said challenge like it actually might be one.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Alright. If we are in a flashback, I'm gonna be pissed. I really don't want to have Arcana and Phantom's memories wiped. And I will blame you. Oh, we need more than 10. We need 15. Here we go. I'm sorry. I'm just used to, different timings, I guess. Okay, what do we got here?
I'm on your side.
Why are you... We'll figure it out. I mean, I guess schoolgirls together is a comp. I mean, if we're gonna run a Phantom, we might as well throw Isabel in the team, right?
I guess this is an outdoor party.
Oh, I love Isabel. And here, we'll just throw Rouge in for that, and Naga for...
Is the festival already over? That's too bad.
Extra. Alright, let's see what the event holds. In the dead of night, when everyone should be fast asleep. 2 nights in a row was pushing it after all. I haul myself up and make a cup of coffee, skimming through a few documents piled up beside me. Resource collection mission interim report. Quarterly response supply overview. Resource supply plan performance report. Resource supply status analysis number 49. Seeing the towering stacks of documents is enough to make my head spin. If only someone would just fall from the sky and lend me a hand. Yeah, that would happen. Unless Delta was in the rafters again. Very well, I shall grant your wish. Huh? Yeah, Phantom. Good as anything. I feel that my back comment. My back's been fucking stiff for like a week. Actually, no, it's been stiff for like 3 months now. That might be a problem. Whatever. I've got to be more careful when I use Quincy's routes next time. One small mistake can lead to an accident like this. Hi, Phantom. It's been a while, Monsieur. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I was passing by your room along my route when I heard your heavy sigh. How could I ignore such a cry for help? So, what seems to be the problem? You can tell me whatever it is. I'll do my best to help. Well, I have papers I need to sort. I briefly explained my current predicament to Phantom. I see. You're quite fortunate, you know that. Why? It just so happens that the Phantom Thief standing before you is rather skilled at organizing documents. Which would make sense, that's your day job! You're doubting my words. I just find it fascinating that a Phantom Thief can be skilled at writing. I never said she was skilled at writing, just organization. Those are completely different skill sets. Come to think of it, Phantom's day job is... Yeah, I just said that! She would definitely be a huge help with the handwritten... Oh, the handwritten part, yeah. Would you mind helping me either way? Just the words I've been waiting to hear. Now, monsieur, prepare to witness with your very own eyes the information and processing powers of Phantom. Oh, my mouth is gonna get dry, like, immediately. It already feels dry, but this is gonna be torture later. I wasn't anticipating doing this stream tonight. It just happened because apparently the event dropped and I did not want to wait. Should have posted about this on Twitter, shouldn't I? Yeah. Ooh. Phantom unleashes her abilities and clears the mountain of paperwork in no time. It's gonna have typos as all shit though, because Phantom's handwriting is something I remember well. It's still too early to be surprised by this. Hang around me long enough and there'll be plenty of surprises in store. I really do like Phantom. She's definitely up there for my Nikkes. I feel like it's hard for me to rank squads. 777's my favorite. I know Perilous Siege is up there. I have trouble deciding on a first tier number 2. But I feel like Bestseller is in there for me too. Granted, I like libraries a lot. I like books. I like reading. It's the type of shit that I really enjoy. So it would make sense for Bestseller to be up there for me too. We'll see how I like Label in this event, and we'll determine if Bestseller deserves a spot in top 5. Made for You is also up there, by the way, too. Mostly for Aid, because Aid I absolutely adored, and that was before the Bunny event, too. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm starting to see... Well, I have honestly thought of Phantom as this well before. I just need to double check the handwriting, because I've seen her notes for her escapades. Him? Well, if you ever find yourself in need of assistance again, you know who to call. Well, I should get... At that very moment, one of the documents she organized flies toward me. Fucking knew it. Countered a low-level report. God, no. Screwed Nikke damage right below 5%. Relevant data score. Oh my god, I'm the... Resource recovery target 25 of requested quota. Oh no. I was so overjoyed at the prospect of getting help, I forgot one crucial fact. Phantom is absolute menace at spelling. Is it Monsieur? Is there a problem? Take a look at this. Uh-oh. I forgot to run a spell check. So the Phantom departs after correcting every document with me. After submitting the paperwork, I fall into an unusually deep sleep. Hey, you know, work will do that to you. I pulled all-nighters for my essays.
Don't underestimate me just because I'm a student.
Would never dream of it. Yeah, I've done all-nighters from papers. It's not the most fun experience, but it's what it is. Oh, so you got it. I use Rouge as my burst one just because I fucking adore Rouge as a burst one. She's probably my best one for it.
We go back and enjoy the festival again.
So sweaty. The unpleasant feeling of being drenched snaps me awake. How long did I sleep? I grab my phone to check the time. Half the day. That is a feeling on days off. Where I will, well, even days I work, where I'll wake up an hour before I need to be at work, or if it's a day off, I'll stay up a little bit later maybe, and then I wake up and it's already the afternoon. So I don't have time to make like a nice breakfast. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this stream, I'm going to bed because I just bought not the biggest cut of meat, but a little cut of meat, so I can have meat and potatoes and eggs in the morning for breakfast. Because I have a day off and I want to cook for myself. We're gonna be yappy this stream. I can already feel it. I throw myself back onto the bed with half-lidded eyes. I stare at the phone. Out of habit, I open the new app. Just scroll through. News app. Sorry. As I scroll through several articles, my finger stops at one headline in particular. 90% of surface resource recovery target achieved. What? The article states that all the commanders who participated in the recovery operation secured 90% of their resource targets, achieving remarkable results. Something's not right here. We didn't even reach half our target in the last mission. Oh, it's just the government lying, so that way the people feel better. Target's been unreasonably high, nearly impossible to achieve. This is... To alleviate my growing sense of unease, I sent a message to a certain librarian who works where all the Ark's information is gathered. Oh, so we're gonna deal with, Arcana. Oh, no, Phantom. I would have done Arcana. She's in the secret library and has better. I still wish there was a way to just take on and off the mask. I absolutely love Phantom. How may I help you? I wrote a report yesterday, and I think a news article came out based on it. Some of the information doesn't match, though. Is that so? So I wanted to check something. Do you know where the reports written by other commanders are compiled? I'm not sure, but I believe they're kept inside the library, where Arcana works. That's right. But the one in charge of receiving the reports isn't Arcana as far as I know. Who is? There's another person who works in the... What? I know they work in the library, but do they work in the secret library? Because if Label works in the secret library, I am going to have a... I'm going to have a fit. Because that was the whole point of Arcana's event, was that she is the only one who works there. It would be reasonable to assume she has done reports. Or those reports. Can I meet her? I'll send you the coordinates to her room. Head there and I'll let Arcana know that you're coming. Thank you. Let's go. I leave the commander's room and head deep into the library. After passing through a maze-like series of corridors, I arrive at the coordinates Phantom sent me, only to find a regular door. Is Arcana not here yet? Try sending an Arcana message, but there's no reply. The lens of the peephole glints. Feels like someone's watching me. Is anyone there? Yeah, I guess someone's around. There's no sign of life that I can tell from the room. Just to be sure, I try to peer through the peephole. The peephole is designed to look outward from inside the room, so it's hard to make out much. But one thing's certain. There's something purple on the other side. Oh, I'm gonna love this squad. Purple's my favorite color. See anything? Hold on. I need to make out something. I see. Take all the time you need to look. I'll wait right beside you. Thank you. I knew it was gonna be you. I still hate your outfit. There we go. About time you turn around. Hey, Arcana.
I'm a woman who gets things done.
I didn't check, actually. Is there a hard mode, or is there a part 2 to this, or a hard mode? I think it's just hard mode that this gets, not part 2. So everything should be taking place in tonight, which would be ideal. Ah! Ow.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Because I would like to just have it all done. What in the world are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages, and when I do, you're peeking into another girl's room. Okay. Yeah, I think bestseller is definitely in top 5. One of these days, I should just rank all the Nikke squads based on my actual personal preference of them. That's gonna end well, I'm sure. But, you know, it's a future video idea. Fine. It's you after all, so I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. She likes the chair almost as much as Rappy at this rate. So, what brings you here? Phantom said you'd be able to help me if I showed up. Huh? Phantom said that? She didn't tell me anything. You didn't read the message I sent you earlier. Did you check your phone? My phone? Oh my, there's a lot of missed calls and messages. I must have set my phone to silent when I went to sleep and forgot about it. Well, at least it's being checked now. Excuse me. So to sum things up, the news report doesn't match what you submitted in your report. And you want to meet Label to get to the bottom of it. Is that right? This is gonna end badly, and it's all gonna be the commander's fault. Funny coincidence. I'm actually here to meet Label too. Cool. We're in the same squad, but she rarely shows her face. It'd be nice if the three of us in bestseller could stick together. But since that rarely happens, it can feel a bit lonely at times. At any rate, since you're here as well, we definitely have to meet Label today. You have a plan? I've got the perfect strategy for such an occasion. I call it Operation Enticement. Huh? Yes, watch closely. Arcana tiptoes up to Label's door. Pour. She fills the cup she's holding to the brim with coffee. She sets it down in front of the door and steps aside. What are you doing? Arcana? Shh. Just wait and see. The old door opens with an unpleasant groan. A thin, pale hand slips through the crack and snatches the coffee. Did you see that? So she really was inside. Told you, didn't I? I've observed her for a long time. Label only reacts to a few specific types of bait. So, I came prepared with my secret weapon today. I want to say something, but I'm pretty sure I'll get age restricted. Kind of pulls out a book. Oh, yep! Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Ta-da! What's that? Hot blind impulses. Jesus. I've got a hot off the presses new release. I wonder if anyone wants it. At that moment, movement stirs behind the door. I guess it's too bad if you're not interested. Looks like I'll have to return it to the restricted section. This new release was banned in the ARC for being too explicit. You want a peek, don't you, Label? Arcana grabs the doorknob. If you'd like, I could come inside and give you a tiny peek. I really do like Arcana. I forgot how fucking fun she is to be on screen. Nice. It opened. There we are.
Shall we start the game?
That was a lag spike and a half. Phantom right now is actually pretty spooky strong. Ish. Well, she was good against the solo raid. I did solo raiding, but I tried doing it on stream, and my stream crashed. That was a fun day. I should check that ranking later.
Did you see that? How was it? It was cool, right? Did you
I'm
fall
just
for
gonna
me?
back just because I want to see if this does have a part 2. Once upon a time, a very long time ago, in a dark, damp room that reeks of mold, there lives a girl. What the fuck did you just say? The girl loves staying in her room so much that she shuts herself inside and lives there. Then, one day, the girl stumbles upon an article about a man. The arcs. Oh God, no! This is gonna be the second purple themed Nikke that Arcana helps. And I'm looking at the first on my desk because I have a little standee that has Isabel's picture on it. And it's hope. A beacon of light. Someone who reaches out a hand to every Nikke. Wanting to know more about him, the girl scours all the information in the world to learn more. He turns out to be even more incredible than she imagines. The more the girl investigates, the deeper she falls for him. Wow. She wonders if someday he might take her out of this place too. Would he extend his hand even to someone who had locked herself away in her room? And so, holding on to that hope, the girl begins waiting for him every single day. Oh, one of these. Days become weeks, and weeks become months. One becomes two, but the girl never gives up. A lot of time goes by, yet whenever the girl thinks of that man, a bright smile spreads across her face. That is the girl failure smile. When will we finally be able to meet? Is anyone there? Guess no one's around. An adult man's voice, utterly out of place, echoes from outside the eerie confines of the girl's room. The girl hurriedly peers outside through the peephole. Could this be fate? Though she has never seen his face nor heard his voice prior, she knows it instinctively. I found you. He had come to find her. Just as I predicted, the one I dreamed of has finally come. He's come to take me away from this dark place. Also, we never actually got confirmation that the scene at the beginning was a flashback. So, I'm not sure if this is leading up to the trial, or if this is post-trial and part of whatever she did initially is what landed her here and what's about to happen. I'm curious, personally. I'm hoping it's the latter. I would like to not have to deal with another mind wipe of my dear Nikke. Especially bestseller. Bestseller, it is up there for me. Squad tier list eventually. I do a full Nikke tier list, but dear God, there's too many for me to actually do that properly. Especially since I haven't done all their bone stories. He's come all this way for me. That's right, Label. I'll get you out of this dark place. What? You could never have said such a thing, you say? No, the girl hears it clearly. His voice. The man who lingers by the door begins walking toward the girl. Before she knows it, separated only by the door. They find themselves face to face. Down, girl. Closer to me. You must have suffered all these years. Jesus Christ. The man places a cup of coffee in front of the door for the girl. Did she go through a fucking mind switch at this point? God damn. Shows her the book she's wanted most. Oh. Nice, it opened. At that moment, Label sees it. The light pouring out from behind the man, and the man standing before her. What the fuck? What am I looking at here? I've been waiting for you, Wolfie. You have? There's no need to be embarrassed. I know everything about you. Even the fact that you came all the way to here to find me. I did do that! I knew it. I knew my instincts were. What the fuck am I looking at? I don't know how to feel about this being the same color as her fucking tongue. It looks like she's just bleeding out the side of her mouth. Jesus Christ, at least I've made it some similar color to the sweat. Oh my god. Can you see it? Oh, not the crimson thread! You smell amazing. You even wore cologne for me? Or is that your natural scent? Sweetie, we need to get you a therapist. We'll need to get them a therapist too, but for now we can start with one for you. God damn. Arcana, do you have the spray bottle? He's steady her on her feet as she clings to me. Down, girl. Okay. We're just gonna... Because I actually... Damn it! I was trying to get the... surprised face. So I could use that as a reaction. Oh, you're coming off awfully strong, Label. Arcana, what are you doing here? Damn it, still missed. Long time no see, Label. You look like you've been doing pretty well. It's been so long since we met. No wonder you're flustered. Are you worried things might be awkward between us? Don't worry. I've come to brighten your day. I will tear down the walls. Oh god. You're Was it something I said? I have no fucking clue anymore. Right. It feels like she's acting guilty. Okay, so that first scene wasn't a flashback. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't a flashback to leading up to there. The trial already happened. Okay. I think I need to get to know Label a bit more. Alright, I'll leave you to it. I'd love to help, but if I stick around, she'll stay shut off forever. I got it. She's friendly toward me, so hopefully it won't be too difficult to approach her. Alright, I trust you've got this covered. Don't get too close or I might get jealous. Sweetheart, you knew who I was. I'm sorry, I can't. You knew who you were getting into this bullshit with. Alright, I'm just curious real quick to see. Yeah, it's only hard mode. We don't have, what's it called? A part 2. Oh, wait. I actually really like that song. It's some pretty cool music. I'm curious. Of goddamn course. You know what that reminds me of? I know what's in here. Hello, D. This reminds me... Event. Where are you? Of this. Because that was at the beginning of the event, too. And it was the obvious horny bait that instantaneously became the icon. I still need to figure out what I want for the final 4 pictures. I do have Phantom Thieves up here, so... Yeah, I do like the Phantom Thieves. I don't know. I'm going to eventually do a tier list of squads. That is what I'm going to commit to later. Shh, it's not an addiction. Gold! I said... Gold! Come on, come on!
Soldier FA.
I am literally I'm statistically due for it. There we go. And I did not waste gold tickets. I wasted way too many gems, though. I didn't want to use the summon slots from the event, though. We don't auto-allocate, because then it throws Crow in. And I refuse to let Crow in my synchro machine.
Good. Now we can stay together a little longer.
Alright, we're just doing quick upgrades. I read through her kit on the Twitter page. I genuinely thought I had another week for this event still, and it kind of annoys me that we don't, but whatever. Gives me more time to figure out how I'm going to do events once I'm back to doing classes. I have an idea for how that'll work, but we will see. So now we don't actually need Naga. Or either of these two, actually. And I can keep you for Isabel's sake.
Have you guys ever kissed? Well, I have. In my imagination, of course.
What the? Okay, then. Oh, you're a burst 1? I thought you were a burst 2. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you. Hang on a sec.
Right now?
Helm.
Okay, no problem.
And just pure DPS.
I want to change my attire.
Keep it Isabel because of fucking course. We'll probably get to use her burst animation at least once now. Let's see what we got.
This brings to mind when I fought beside my sister. It seems this battle shall drag like this and like that.
Let's see the burst animation.
Yes, we were meant to be together. I shall decide your destiny.
Fucking blood spurt.
Get lost. This is a private party. I am your doom. Reload. Come on, reload.
Oh god, the blood spurt was fucking insane.
Now that the intruders are all gone, shall we start our private party?
Another time. A few days after meeting Label. Is it already tomorrow? I've cleared my schedule so I can head back to the library. As I ponder how to approach Label... The fuck is texting me? Okay, you know what this is reminding me of? When my friends decide to be active in the group chat while I'm at work. I'm not salty. Maybe just a little. Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. That's... Oh. You read my messages. Yes, actually, I am. I like looking at the profiles. Sue me. Label? Yes, it's me, Label. How did you get this number? Oh, that... I want to know. Are you free tomorrow? I knew it. How are we in this in sync? I was planning on inviting you to a tea party tomorrow. What? Somewhere very elegant, with a great atmosphere. don't fucking know what's happening either, my guy. It feels like a perfect chance to have some alone time. Sounds like a plan. Hee hee hee, I knew it. You'd say that. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you the address. See you there. Again, that level of buzzing, that's what happens when the group chat decides to make plans while I'm at... Literally, one of my friends added me to a group chat for something while I was at work. And I looked at my phone when I got a break because it was sitting to the side of me. And my best friend was in that chat. And he just said, yeah, Wolves is working right now because he always works nights. So he's not going to be able to figure out what the hell we're saying. I looked at him just like, well, at least he knows me. And I went back to work for and it just got more chaotic from there because everyone else was talking. That was fun. I got a bad feeling about this, but I need to get sleep. Ooh, I like that ambiance. I need that for my D&D games. This is the food I brought from my room. And then the highlight of the tea party. Me. This is the perfect place. You'd think you'd dress up a little for that. Prepared so much. He'll love it, right? Set this all up for him myself, after all. Oh. Okay, she's cute. That little surprised face is adorable. And I have a soft spot for purple. Finally, he's here. Okay, this lady went through a mind switch, right? She had to have gone through a mind switch, right? Welcome. The silence is unnerving. The silence is very unnerving to me.
Keep your eyes on me, all right?
She gets her shield. She's a tank, which I think is cool. She gets the shield. Oh, and it's all her delusions too, right?
I shall decide your throat, and thou art cleaved through.
Now that the intruders are all gone,
Not right now,
shall we
sweetie.
start our private
We're about to do
party?
one of the big moments. I thought you said we'd go somewhere elegant with a great atmosphere. Or look around. We're in a space that's closer to a storage room than an actual room. Dusty boxes are piled up everywhere, and on top of them sits the food label prepared. I've always wanted to do this. A tea party together with the one I love. I'm not the only one who's happy right now, am I? You're happy too, right? I'm chilling. I've been in worse places. Okay, that look on her face, I don't trust. I knew you'd say that. Oh, right. You gave me a drink last time. It's time I return the favor. What's this? It's a special coffee brewed by me, I think. I would not trust anything this lady gives me to drink. Granted, no, not the last anime I saw anymore, but no, I was just watching an anime where the main character literally gets drugged by a girl who's trying to go on a date with him. Well, she drugs him. It worked. Well, it didn't work out for her in the end, but then she drugged everyone around them, including her own little sister, to secure it the second time. That show's wild. Yeah, no, point being, I don't trust this drink. Would you like to try it? You know, it can't be worse than Emma's cooking. The liquid that touches my tongue carries none of the familiar fragrance of coffee. A strong fishy bitterness that... Oh! Okay, maybe Emma's cooking's better. It's a good chance it's past its expiration date. Oof. Do you like it? Label looks at me expectantly. With great effort, I managed to choke down the coffee. It's something. Until the tea party begins, I spend time with Label, waiting for the right moment to ask her some questions. Is it okay if I ask you something? Wolfie, at last you want to know more about me? Something like that. That's great. Fire away. I'll tell you anything. You live in the library, right? Yes, that's right. I live deep inside the library. So what kind of work do you do here? What kind of work do I do? Yeah, I'm curious. You could say I keep records of the information in the library. It's nothing important. Hey. You never disrespect the archivist. Their work is important. You don't need to concern yourself with it. Okay, that is very dismissive, though. Anyway, would you like to try my favorite cookies? I'm sure you'll feel great once you have that taste. Can I... Okay. Can we just make it a rule that Crust, my beloved child, cooks for all my dates from now on? I feel like that would be better. Or me, I could cook for these. Those cookies look awfully dark. Label's heart still seems closed for now. At this point, I need to find a way to put her at ease. A few days later, he's not here yet, is he? Well then, the jacket Wolfie left with. I don't know if I want to keep trying to voice Label. Just use it to the end of the week and return it. This is the best. What are you doing? Wolfie, if it's not a good time, I can come back later. No, please stay. You came to save me after all. I can't turn you away. A few more days later, in front of the door to Label's room. Having made no progress, I make plans with Label again. She's probably waiting for me in the storage room by now, which means there's no one in her room. This would act... It's a violation of trust. But... it is tactical. Wolfie? Hi. You came to save me again. I'm so happy. I try approaching her room several times after that, but Label always appears behind me as if she knows. In the end, I'm unable to obtain any special information. In a dark, damp room, Label is buried under a mountain of reports. She organizes the documents in an instant. She compiles the statistics. Slides the documents in an envelope. Then seals them with tape labeled censored. Good. All that's left is to deliver them. After completing her work, she returns to a familiar space, to wipe away the memories lingering in her mind from the day's work. It's cold. She lies down from the bed protruding from a large cylindrical machine. She closes her eyes as if resigned to her fate. So she also worked... I liked the idea of Arcana being the only one in the secret archives. Just because it would have made her stand out in a different way as well from her squad, handling the more sensitive information, while Phantom and Label handle the main library itself. I thought that would have been really cool. Because the way I always pictured it, Arcana handles the secret library and most of the overall organization. Phantom handles a lot of the transcriptions and logistics, including dealing with the customers, while Label doubled down on like the actual organization of the books. Because we knew Phantom transcribed and digitalized some of the items, but I thought that was more of her full-time job, while Label handled like the actual organization of the books themselves in the main library. I don't know. I feel like that would have been more fun. I just really liked the idea of Arcana being the only one in the secret library. And I will harp on that for a while longer, I'm sure. But folds her hands neatly in front of her, mind wipe. This is after the archive event too, so the selective memory wipe is a lot better. She's bereft of all thoughts and emotions. This moment might be the most comfortable part of the entire process. Label wonders cautiously. It's you, the one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. Who are you? Back from doing a job? Yeah, but I'm the Nikke you erased from your report. The probability of a commander dying in their first operation is 70%. In a squad where the commander's chances of living are that low, what do you think the odds are for a mass-produced Nikke? And yet, what did you report instead? A successful operation with 3 injured and 0 dead? Don't make me laugh. I saw it with my own eyes. At least 30 died out there. Let me ask you just one thing. Why'd you do it? Why? I said doing so would keep the Ark at peace. Peace, huh? Okay, so yeah, it's like I said, Enoch is intentionally doctoring the results that the public see. Kind of rude of you to make Label do that when she should just be organizing the information sent in, if anything. But no, I blame the central government and Enoch much more than I do Label for this. Peace is nice. What about them? Before Label's eyes, piles of corpses come into view. Oh, I'm sorry. We're disappointed in you, Label. Label stands in the center of the memory wiping room. Before her, Arcana and Phantom lie side by side in front of the machine. So disappointed. What happened to us? It's all because of you. It's such a shame, Label. I truly trusted you. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Memory wipe complete. Are you free today? Hi, Wolfie. You've come to save me again today.
Keep your eyes on me, alright?
So we're at 4 depressing events in a row, by the way. At this point, just give us depressing events for an entire year, and then just give us happy events for an entire year. I don't... Why shift up?
'Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb, I would have been
Yeah, this
swifter.
is instant battle again, I believe. That's how it normally works. So,
Despite
yeah.
accursed garments, I made
Yeah,
a slice of rapture.
I'm not a fan of just depressing event after depressing event being the norm right now. Excuse me.
I'll handle everything.
No, I
others
find
do.
this just not as enjoyable. I would honestly much rather us have some breaks from the hard, serious,
now that the
depressing
intruders
events.
are all gone, shall we start our private party?
I meet Label every single day, but each day is nothing more than a repeat of the last. I haven't achieved anything of note. Could you sit over here? I want to watch you eat. Up close. You know what? Not the weirdest thing I've ever heard from someone. If this keeps up, today will be another bust like the others. I realize I need to get information before it's too late. Label? Why aren't you close with your squad mates? My squad mates? Wouldn't it be nice if we all had a tea party together? Well, I suppose so, but it still feels a little awkward. More than anything else, there's no reason for them to get close to someone like me. There's have to be a reason they want to hang out with you. Of course, if I were to approach them without thinking, and something happened to the both of them. Like what? Did something happen between you guys? I see. You knew all along, didn't you? What are you talking about? Yes, that's right. I guess there was no hiding it. Someone as high ranked as you would surely know about it. Oh, something like that must never happen again. Label, are you okay? No. Label doesn't seem to hear my words. She begins backing away toward the exit. I think that's it for today's tea party. She lifts her teacup with trembling hands. Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Stay. I'll go find something to clean. No. I'll take care of this myself. You should head back. Broken glass is very dangerous after all. I see. So that's how she reacted. Yeah, she's got a trauma response, alright. Trauma? You think we're involved somehow? I'm only asking to be sure. Nothing ever happened between you guys, right? What are you talking about? You barely ever see her. How could anything have possibly happened? Akana's right. We haven't spent enough time together for there to be any history between us. It's tough. Now that I think about it, I remember something strange. What is it? The three of us first met on the same day at the same time. Your label has been avoiding us ever since. It's as if something happened between us, which means Label already knew about us. That must be it. Something happened before you met? I suppose. Otherwise, someone must have tampered with our memories. Don't get so worked up. I'm only speculating. Well, I'm gonna have to have a chat with Enoch later about mind-wiping all the Nikkes. I have to hear directly from her. It seems to be our only option for the time being. We could keep racking our brains, but it'd only lead to more speculation. I'll leave it to you, Monsua. Alright. Send Label a single message. We're almost at the end of the event.
Stay behind me for a moment.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Label has tried to complain about the numbers before, and Arcana and Phantom probably tried to help her.
I shall decide your destiny. Give it your all.
Yo, that's kind of... I love Scarlet Black Shadow.
Did you see that? How was it? It was cool, right? Did you fall for me?
We're almost there. I love the bestseller. Okay. They might be number 2. I have to rank these fucking squads. Made for You and Cooking Oil are pretty up there for me too. Cooking Oil mostly because they have my daughter. Not one of my children. At this point I've adopted 2 Nikke and I'm about to adopt a 3rd when Sky gets released because a child who loves flying and heavy metal. Label seems to have seen my message, but she doesn't reply. I can't afford to keep waiting like this. So I head to the library again. In front of Label's room. Take a deep breath, and I'm about to knock. The door opens, but no one is standing there. The sound comes from below, and I look down. There, Label is lying flat on the floor. I'm sorry. What are you doing? I've been thinking. It seems I've committed a grave offense. I'm sorry for disappearing so rudely before. What can I do to make you feel better? I'm not voicing this. I'm sorry. Calm down. Definitely calm down and never meet Rapunzel. I managed to calm Label, who is clearly not in her right mind. I'm not angry. You can trust me. Really? Of course. How did I get angry over something like that? No. Thank goodness. I'm sorry for doubting you. Stop apologizing. Okay. I'm sorry for apologizing. I knew it. I didn't think things through. There's no way you'd act like that because you're the one who will save me. You keep saying I'm going to save you. Why do you think I'm the only one who can save you? Of course. You and I are bound by fate. How could I have ever doubted you? And tell me what happened. And how can I help you? Deep down. Oh, god damn it, we're back in Label's mind. The girl carries a faint hope. Given how high she's risen in the arc, and maybe he has risen in the arc, sorry. She can lighten her burden. She spoke of salvation without really knowing what it meant, and now wonders if he might reach out a helping hand to someone like her. Trust me. She had been so terribly weak back then. Unlike what happened with Phantom and Arcana, she wondered if things would be different this time. But it's you, the one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. We're disappointed in you, Label. We trusted you. Okay, I'll tell you about the work I do.
I'm going to finish this quickly and get back to the warm water.
This attire vexes me.
I shall decide your
I'll
destiny.
handle everything that bothers
All right,
you.
reload.
I'll be quick. Just don't call me useless.
I think we've already guessed with context what her work really is. She fudges the numbers, which is
I'm
depressing.
glad that's all resolved. But now I need to go wash up again.
But it's how you get humanity hopeful, and it's understandable from the arc. But let's see if we're right. Label hesitates for a long time before finally speaking. Her job is to organize and compile the reports written by commanders in Nikke. Using the data collected, she compiles various statistics. That's it? Of course, I would never lie to you. I'm not convinced by the answer. It feels like she's still hiding something. Can't you trust me? Can't you trust us? If something's troubling you, tell me. That's right. If something's troubling you, please tell us. We won't resent you for it. This scene feels awfully familiar. A sense of deja vu washes over her. You have to tell me if you want me to save you. The man extends his hand to the girl, just as she always had dreamed. This is the moment she longed for, but the unnerving sense of deja vu makes her hesitate. Oh, you must be labeled. Nice to meet you. I'm Arcana, and this is Phantom. So you are the new recruit. It's a pleasure to meet you. The girl can't remember her life prior to becoming a Nikke, but one thing is certain. It's the first time she's ever felt another person's warmth. Aren't you gonna shake my hand? Nice to meet you too. That's more like it. I look forward to working with you. Label. Well then, since we're all here, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? Sounds like a fine idea. Great. Would you step over here for a moment? Label, what are you doing over there? Come over here. Oh, coming. Alright, I'll take the picture now. Let's see. Label, could you smile a little more? Like this? A bit more. Like this? There we go. Alright. Karma's into it. 1, 2, 3. It's the first time she's ever felt the warmth of another person. Because of that, the moment feels all the more precious. Her heart begins to open. Tell us, Label, what's going on? It feels like you've been spending more and more time in your room. Does that have something to do with the new work you were assigned? Oh, it's nothing. You don't need to worry. Can't you trust us? That's right. If something's troubling you, please tell us. We won't resent you. The girl thinks it over. These people might truly be trustworthy. Maybe they can help her carry the weight of her heart. Well, in that case, could you come to my room for a moment? I'm sorry. Because of me, both of you. It's such a shame, Label. I thought we were closer than this. You don't need to feel guilty. We would have done the same in your place. Yeah, it's disappointing. But surely you don't think we resent you. We get our memories wiped every day anyway. Wait! We? So is Phantom one of the... It's fine. Everyone, even if our memories disappear, you can always come back to us again. Just like when we first met. We'll see you later. We'll be off for now. Alright. They didn't resent me. They trusted me. What I did to them was, in that moment, the girl makes a vow. No one will ever be hurt because of her again. Ever. Yeah, okay, I just want to know what they did after she revealed she was fudging the numbers. Because Label telling those two doesn't sound like it's the thing that's doing her in. That had to have been something else.
Now that every enemy standing between us is gone, does this mean we can finally hold our wedding?
Ignoring that. I can't tell you. Everyone who's ever put their trust in me has. Label has been obsessively hiding her work, acting as if it must never be exposed. If she can access the reports written by commanders and Nikke's, it would be easy for her to alter their contents. I figured this out ages ago, goddamn. To be fair, I have more intelligence and media literacy than the main character, but... I organize my thoughts and my suspicions begin to harden into certainty. The work you're doing, you're altering the content of the reports. How did you know that? Oh. You can't. Do you know what will happen to you if you know that? Label begins shaking like a leaf. Oh. So this is how it all ends. Even you. Once again, I've hurt someone I love. They're not gonna do shit to me. I'm the main character of a gacha game. You really think anything is gonna do shit? You know, outside of the main story or the anniversary events. I never should have approached you. I never should have loved anyone. It only leads to misery. Label. As the girl breaks down, I pull her into a silent embrace. Everything's fine. No, it's not okay. Phantom and Arcana trusted me. If you knew what happened to them, you wouldn't. What happened? You know me. Yeah. When we were in that room together, what did you see? What? You said you've been waiting for me. I saw the Ark's hero, and its hope. A beacon of light. Someone who reaches out a hand to every Nikke. And the one who would save Label. More praise than I deserve. I'll take it. It's not supposed to mean. It might sound a little arrogant, but I'll make it clear to you. Hero of the Ark won't break so easily. Now hold on to your hope until the end. At those words, the shattered glass, which had done nothing but hurt others with its sharp edges, slowly begins to piece itself back together. Wolfie, what should I do? Give you my word. Don't worry, speak freely. What's wrong?
Whatever happens, happens.
I like Arcana.
Drag on. This entire
I like bestseller. It's really hard for me to choose favorite squads in this game aside from 777. And 777 is a lot because all three of them absolutely are amazing to me all the time. Rouge is my current second most coordinate unit. And there is a funny story I have about last year for Christmas, my friend wanted to get me a one of the scroll posters for Overzone, and somehow he ended up with the Blanca Noir one for me instead, because Blanca Noir just wanted to come here. But I told you before, it wasn't a lie. You organize and compile the reports. Yeah, and I compile the statistics too. That's what people are told. In reality, it's a little different. Label hesitates for a moment, then speaks. I manipulate information that could threaten the Ark's stability. I release it to the media. I really don't like that that's the librarian's jobs. Adjusting any negative information in the reports, that's the core of my job. For example, the number of casualties. Unstable supply levels, things like that. Power outages caused by the Ark's failing infrastructure. When something goes wrong with the Splendiman, or when raptures infiltrate the Ark. Wait. Boomsday, Brady's event, the main story. What ends up being reported often goes against common sense. In the reports, those who never returned exist only as a number, and I falsified even those numbers. Instead of simply being dead, it's as if they never existed. No one remembers them. They vanished from everyone's memory. You can scream at me if you want. I deceived and manipulated the people in the Ark. I stole the truth from them when it was their right to know. You don't remember all of it, do you? No, it's not like that. After my work is finished each day, I undergo a memory wipe, so the details are all a bit fuzzy. I deprived them of their right to know the truth. You're okay with that? Of course, I'm helping the Ark. Do you remember the day the video was broadcasted on the Dome of Eternity? I've heard of it. People panicked. That year, the death toll skyrocketed. The truth is, we're all trapped in the Ark, but we aren't strong enough to face that ugly truth. Whether there will be enough food for the day, or if there will be power tomorrow, many in the Ark don't have the luxury to think about the future. So they chose to cover it up, until the day we reclaim the surface. It's cute, you think that we'll get truth after that. So people won't lose hope. Sometimes I wonder if this is really the right thing to do. But if being the villain means everyone else can be happy, then someone has to do it. And that alone is enough. It's a heavy burden. That's why I was afraid when you first approached me. I was scared of what happened with Phantom and Arcana would happen again. Because something did happen between you guys. Yeah, that's right. The responsibility of manipulating the Ark's information was weighing heavily on me, and the two of them reached out to help. I never should have accepted it. I was foolish. I didn't realize the full weight of my responsibility, and I ended up passing that burden on to both of them. That's why you've been avoiding them. I don't deserve to face them. I selfishly shifted the burden onto them, while shamelessly keeping all the memories to myself. One thing's clear. What's that? They don't resent you, but they've suffered so much. If you were in their shoes, would you have acted differently? Label, being able to remember isn't a curse. It's a blessing that lets you create a better future. If you keep saying things like that, cherish not just me, but the two of them as well. Don't you want to go and be with them? Yes, I do. Also, something I want to tell you. There is, to me, in a gesture of utmost sincerity, I bow my head, a sign of respect for Label and the burden she bears, for the lives still remaining in the Ark, and for every sacrifice that disappeared without ever being named. What are you doing? Thank you, Label, for protecting the Ark. The moment the girl has dreamed of has finally become reality. No, thank you. Please, stay with me always. The girl was no longer afraid. With him by her side, she feels like she can accomplish anything. However, her obsession, which only grows stronger, is a story for another time. Did we get one more? I'm kind of surprised. I would think that hard mode would be... Oh, wait. Because there is two things that need to be resolved now. The reunion of those two, and the commander knowing about this. The latter half, I feel like, is unironically the easier part, especially considering he's on the pathway to become a judge.
Standing between us is gone.
Shush.
Does this mean
Shush, I say.
we can find
Yeah, no, the latter I don't think is going to be hard. Especially since the commander also has access to the secret library. I feel like in the Arcana event, they also mentioned that the secret library has the correct versions of all this information as well. Wait! No, Phantom does undergo memory wipes. I think it was her Bond story, but I could be wrong. Where Phantom was doing the translations and then she had to get the memory. I don't really like that everyone in Bestseller needs to go through the memory wipes. I feel like that was best when it was just Arcana. Because Arcana doing it was what led to the event where her mind was getting scrambled and messed up and she has to deal with some of the most sensitive information out there. Which, again, we're going on this side tangent now. I don't like that the librarian is the one having to do this. I feel like there is... Honestly, it would make more sense if Exia had to do this type of stuff, or someone on Exia's squad. Not novel. No one would trust that thing with anything this important, or or Triangle even. Any other hell, even Signal or Delta, their squad. Oh no, I guess not the Scouts. The Scouts are more for monitoring. But Exia, Triangle, there are divisions that would make more sense to do this than the librarians. I've just been harping on the fact that I don't think a librarian should be doing this job all day, but I really don't. We asked Monsieur for help as the last resort, but in the end, nothing changed. Yeah. Well, he's human. There are some things he simply can't fix. Yeah, it can't be helped. Let's call it a day. Yeah. Arcana, are you even listening to me? Oops, sorry, I was thinking about something else. I understand how much this hurts, but zoning out like this isn't good for you. But still, how am I not supposed to be upset? I really thought we might finally get close to her. Moping won't solve anything either. Let's leave it at that for today and talk about this again later. Alright. Phantom supports Arcana as she sags limply, guiding her to the entrance of the library. Jeez, Arcana, you weigh a ton. I wish you'd walk on your own. Phantom, what did you just say? I could have sworn you said something terribly discourteous toward a lady. Oh, I'm sorry. I was helping my colleague and didn't see... Huh? Label? Wait. They have the same type of bottom for their dress. That's cute. I think Phantom wears pants because she's a thief. I'm sorry. The girl musters up her courage and approaches them. But the moment she comes face to face with them, fear overwhelms her. She squeezes her eyes shut and collapses to the floor. Yeah, she wears pants, but she actually needs to be more mobile to be a thief. Because you can also see her suction cup on her belt, some bullets on the bandolier. She's more ready to move. I love her design. I love her design the most, I think. I also kind of... I never actually gushed about Phantom's design, but I also don't look at it as often. I like the little, I also just like the little sticky thing for the windows. I also just like how she holds her gun like that, like a cane almost. The pose she's taking is very suave. Her little braid there is neat, and I like the... I don't think that's... Is that lilac for the color? Like the exact shade of purple? I like the light purple, because it's a distinct but nice purple. Because it's distinctly purple, but it's the lighter shade, and I like that it's still the solid purple. I'm sorry I'm interrupting your guys' sweet reunion, but I just never actually gushed about your design. Oh, and then the multicolored eyes are neat. I still wish I could get the monocle instead of just the thief mask, just because I think that would be fucking cool. And the hat at the side. Ah. I just think her design is neat, and I like the suit. Thoughts for later. Label, thank you. Thank you, Label. Your bravery means more to us than you know. Those warm words she hasn't heard in a long time. Startled by the unexpected response, the girl cautiously opens her eyes. And before her... I kind of wish we had a scene of the three of them for the cutscene at... like right here for that final picture, too. It would be so sweet. Aren't you going to take my hand? Come on, get up, Label. Oh. Once again, a hand extended toward her. Label struggles to hold back her tears. Welcome back, Label. Hey, I've got an idea. Since we're all together again, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? And then it crosses her mind. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to go back once more. Okay, back to their warm company. Ah, that's an event.
'Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb...
I was right, though, about what was going on, which, again, doesn't surprise me in the slightest. All of this makes sense for the central government's MO. I like Label, though. I think she's neat. Let's do her Let's do one of her advisings real quick, actually, because, we have that available. Like I said, I didn't really do my dailies today, so I have the advisement slots open. Let's see. Label. Oh, we also have Soline. Let's do Soline's first, just so it's done. Diesel gave me the best compliment today. She said I've grown. It made me so happy. You've grown a lot. Thanks, I guess. Hey, stop looking at me with such a serious expression. Okay, I like Soline's winter ticket. I'm happy I pulled that. Label has slipped into a delusion. Could I come to you now? Come to me, my love. I know it's not very Label seems lost in a happy delusion. I resume the session with Label after she comes out of the delusion. Understandable. Where is... So I don't think Arcana's maxed out. Oh no, she is maxed for what I have. I don't happen to have any more for spare bodies, do I? Because I would happily do another Arcana advising session now that we have Label. Verse 2. Do I have one of the Arcana spare bodies? Doesn't look like it. Betty, I had a limit broker right here just to do the advising again. As far as the event goes itself, nothing. Again, it's not a surprise what's happening. Like, we all know that Nikke follows a very corrupt central government. And, hang on. I saw Dorothy. I suggested that we kill the queen together, but she wouldn't listen. I think she'll come around at some point. Wow. Snow White doesn't believe Dorothy's fixable.
You want me to install a storage case for rations?
Carrying extra rounds or missiles would be far more useful.
I'm surprised you don't have that, actually. Yeah, no, like I said, though, I'm not surprised in the slightest at what's going on. It's like 101 for this type of story. And that type of corrupt government official that runs everything. I'm still, again, I don't like that everyone from Bestseller gets mind wiped consistently.
You don't hate how I'm... It's not so much that I'm embarrassed. It's just that showing this side of me to you is kind of...
I'm sorry. I cut her off, so I wanted to let her speak. But, where was I? Hi, child. There you go. Give one to Sakura. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, no, it's corrupt government 101 to do what they're doing. It makes sense. I'm not faulting it for story perspective. I'm still kind of annoyed with you, Shift Up, for releasing this goddamn event literally while we still have the other one going on. I thought I had like another week.
We have a star in our midst.
Or that Shift Up was moving to a Monday release schedule. I would have been fine with a Monday release schedule, honestly. But it's what it is. We've got the event, and we will be back sometime next week for hard mode. Actually, we can check what time next week. We'll be back real fast. Enter. Yeah, exactly 7 days. Or 6 hours, and yeah, next Wednesday. So we know when we'll be back for Nikke. Have a good one.